Hey guys, my name is Tana and welcome to my channel. Today we are reviewing this car. This, if you don't know, is a Rover 75. It's unique, it's one of a kind, and when my friend said this was for sale, I just had to go and have a look at this Rover, because this is the last of the true British MG cars that came out from UK. So yeah, let's have a look on what makes this Rover unique and truly British. Let's go have a look. As promised, here we are with the Rover 75. So if you do not know about this particular model, let me give you a quick run cap. Rover MG, the company was going through a lot of financial difficulties. At that point in time, what they said was, you know what, how do you survive? And BMW came to the rescue. BMW came to rescue in terms of financing and became a partial shareholder of MG Rover back then. And they were given a task to build a car. They had to build a small car, medium car and large car. And what they did was to build this one. This is somewhere like more like a 5 series or 4.5 series kind of car. And this is the Rover 75. Woo! Hear that? That's the engine cooling down. So even for back then, it's quite impressive. Car's off. Okay, so car's parked, it's off, but the cooler is running to cool on the car. Let's give it a minute to turn its fan off and then we'll continue. Welcome back, and that's the cooler cooling off. Yes, it's quite advanced for its day and age. When it was built, it is a 2001 Rover 75. It has a 1.8 liter engine. And it's front wheel drive. So far what you're hearing is it's not that nice, because front wheel drive 1.8 engine, it's pretty big, so you can assume that the weight and the power is insufficient. But I think this is one of those things that why the British made cars whereby it's not really not the most powerful, not the most I would say sharpest drivetrain, but the idea was to make a British car. And you can see there the word, the logo there, proudly British. Yes, it's a very British car, and being British, it comes with British quirks and features. Even the design, as you can see from the back there, almost Bentley-ish kind of look to it. If today you were to look for a Rover 75, there are probably almost none available for sale, and that's why I think for like 20,000 ringgit or so, it's quite an interesting purchase. Because imagine driving this Rover down the street, you'll be probably the only one having a Rover, or people will ask you, what car is that? Now this unit does obviously some work. As you can see there, the bumper, we have a scrape there. It needs a full body paint, it needs some parts here and there, but mechanically it runs, mechanically it's sound. And the best thing about this car is, I guess, the stance, how it looks, the fact it's so quirky and different. I kind of like it. Let me give you inside tour of the car, and yeah, those small little touches which make them just different than any other car I've seen so far. First and foremost, look at this. The layout of the buttons and the dials and how they are placed is just so bizarre. This is more like a suede leather material, and over here you've got this cluster for your side mirror as well as your power window doors. Interesting. Over here you got a small spot to put stuff in. This is actually quite practical. Over here, as well as you can see there in the middle there, they got spots to put stuff in, so quite practical. You got your Rover decal there, your side step. The seats on this one, I assume this must be the lower end version, being 1.8, was fabric. But yeah, it's comfy. I can imagine sitting here for long cruises. Let me just bring this camera up. Yeah, so here we are. Yes, zoom in a little bit more. Over here you got these dials over here. Now the interior of the Rover 75. You can see there, this is the logo of Rover. It's quite unique, guys. You know, look at that dial. You know, let's give you a closer look. Honest to God, this could be on a watch dial, and I'll go gaga over this. You know, the dials, although they are, I would say, in this picture over here, it looks a bit like a matte finish, but real life, it does stand out. Even this dial over here, the watch clock here, the color they chose of it, that whole brown, is actually quite nice. It's quite unique. Again, look, this is again is fake wood, but I guess they were going for a fake wood modern retro finish. I'm not sure. Over here you got a slot to put stuff in, and this is interesting. In 201 they probably didn't have phones, but it's enough to put your handphone inside here. And this is actually a CD player. Imagine this in 201 CD player, and press this, and this is where you put the CD in, and you press here, and this is where it ejects. Very interesting. So again, climate control. On this side there, you got these bits over here, and look at this. You press this, that's your cup holder coming out, and on this one, that's your 12-volt socket. Very interesting. You got deep pockets here to put stuff in, very deep indeed. So usable space, I've got that pocket, I've got that pocket, I've got the pocket over there, as you can see earlier, and door bins are quite small. I'm not sure why, just such a narrow door bin. What else can I say about the car? It's just quirky, you know, anyway you look at it. Even this looks, I think, from a UFO film. Look at that. It's like Mars invasion. Yeah, look at the face there. It's just quirky all around, guys, you know. And I think as you own the car, or you have the car, I think the owners of the Rover 75 find quirky stuff everywhere which you don't see on other cars. So I think that's probably the appeal maybe for some of the owners. Let's go in the center here. Oh. You got center AC vents, and a bit of a pocket there to put stuff in also. No B pillar vents, but just center vents. This fabric here, and I've been on fabric seats before, but this feels like a sofa set. I'm not sure why they chose this material. It's very comfortable, maybe that's why. And over here you press, you see here, this is your cup holder. On the center armrest, I think it comes out, and you get the this bit which comes out again, and this is quite interesting because this to me looks like a pen holder, and this is your beverage holder, and this is probably for your meal. So I think you're supposed to have picnic in here. I've never seen a center armrest with actual deep pins, so this is actually quite interesting indeed. So the theme of the UFO comes on over here also, very unique. Very, very British, I guess, to make cars that are different, isn't it? Then up in the boot, let me see if I can open this. How do I open this? I don't know. There are no buttons there. No R. I'll figure this out somehow. Okay. Probably go and just press the button. Yes, press the button here. Here we are. Up in the back. Oh, the what do you call it? The struts are weak. Okay, my bad. Okay. Oh, really big space in there. Look at that. Wow, impressed. Lots of space there. Okay, and it seems like it has a ski thing through thing. Says, I think you press here, whole thing drops out. Yeah, I think you can put your ski through, or long items, you know, if you're traveling. Interesting. But that's a big boot. It's really a big boot. The struts are weak. Okay, so drop. And yeah, so this is a Rover 75. It's for sale. I'll put a link down below. I've never seen one in person up close. I never driven one until now, but now I got time to drive it, experience what the MG Rover was back then. This is truly a treat. It drives very, I would say, gentleman-ish. I would say it doesn't rev very high. It doesn't like put you in your back in your seat, but it cruises along softly and comfortably, and I think the stance of the car, you see from the back here, how it looks to me, I think it's quite nice. This car, if someone takes over and give it a new paint job, the rims all nice and clean, it will shine up to be a very interesting car on the road. Yeah. Guys, cheers. Oh, by the way, these cars, the parts are amply available in China, because China took over this design and they made a new version of the Rover using the exact same body styling and the body parts. So the parts are available in Rover, by Rover, in MG in China, as well as these cars are abundant in UK too. So the parts are quite cheap to get if you want to restore this car. Okay, guys, this is me doing weird car reviews. If you like to see more of this content, please give me a thumbs up, say hi, say bye, whatever it is. Put a comment down below and you'll see more content like this coming up in the near future. Till then, this is me saying go out there and have a little more fun. Bye guys.